Hi everybody, welcome to another mod review with me, Sid, and today we are reviewing, or going over, Lycanite mobs. Now, Lycanite mobs is a mod pack which adds a whole range of biome-specific mobs to the game. I'm currently in creative mode. I've got a few bits and pieces. I've added the gun mod and the infamy armor mod just to give me something with a fighting chance to survive against some of these guys when we get out there. So I'm in my little hide up the top here and start off with these guys. These guys are jousts, come in two flavours. These kind of orangey beige ones, they have 10 life and they are peaceful unless you attack them, in which case they go for you. And you'll see red ones. Let me just, maybe I shouldn't be opening the door with my rifle. Red ones are alpha jousts and they are hostile. Now this guy down here is a crypto zombie. Only spawn in deserts, and they are hostile, obviously. Let me just do a game mode S, and you will see. You see the jousts. They're quite happy. They're hello, Mr. Joust. This fella, however, not so peaceful. Crypt Zombie's got 30 life, and he's reasonably tough. Okay, let's go and see what else we can find in the desert before we move on to our next biome. There's 7 desert-specific mobs. Now this little fellow is a Gorgomite. Whoa! That wasn't good, was it? Alright, to game mode C. Don't know what's making that hissing noise. Let's get back up here. Good job I did have that armour. Right. So this is a Gorgomite, not particularly tough. I probably should give myself a potion of regen just to... where are we? Give me regen 2 minutes, that'll do me. And we'll just run away and we'll change myself back to S. And yep, so he is hostile. He's not particularly tough, but he will attack you. They just drop a bit of sandstone and flint and stuff. They've got no major things. Let's see what else we can find now. I'll just eat some of this cooked joust meat that I've got. What else have we got floating around out here? Now, as I say, there are 7 desert mobs, so we've seen 2 of them so far. And if I can't find any of a specific mob, I will bring in the spawn eggs for them, just to show you. Now, the thing that actually attracted to this mod pack, or mod I should say, was one specific biomes mods, which we will come to at the end, because it is just brilliant. But the modelling is really nice. The sounds annoying, but good, detailed. Haven't seen any alpha jousts. Yeah, when you kill the joust, they drop joust meat, which you can cook, obviously, that's why I've got it. Alright, come on. 7 mobs then, I've seen 2. Right, I'm going to pause for a moment and I'll be back once I've found some more mobs to show you. Okay, we've got some up there. These are manticores, the flying mobs. Again, not overly tough, but hostile. Go over here. Again, they're earth elementals, so they drop sand and stone, and they give you hunger when they damage you. So what we now 3 down. That's an alpha. He'll be hostile if I go down to him. And these are clinks. These are metal based steel life forms, and when they attack, they throw blades at you. 15 life, and they drop ingots and these throwing scythes. Oops. Just get them out of the way. I think the ingot is a rare drop. Now the Alpha Joust, this fella here, he's got 40 life. They are territorial and he will attack. Oh. Oh. Get dead. So, the night's over. We've seen, what are we saying? We've just two missing from this biome. So let me go and change my game mode and we'll bring those in quickly. The first one is I've got to find them. Where are you? Crypt Zombie. The first one is a Krusk. And the second one is an Arapede. So the Krusk hides underground under the earth like that. And if I just come over here a bit and go back to S, we can see here he's got 60 life. He's a big boy. He's a big fella. These, I suppose, are reminiscent of the thing, and they drop ores and the likes. Now the other one, the Arapede, fires this mud thing at you. You can tame these, and you can ride them. Alright, that's enough. Get rid of that. Have some of that. Okay, so I'm going to take us over to our next biome, which is over here. And oh, got a little Gorgomite there. Look, oh, little Gorgomite. You want me, don't you? Dead. Yeah, so we'll head over to this cold biome where there are just the 2 new mobs in the cold biome at the moment. And I don't think we'll see any during the daytime, so I'll have to reset the time to night. Oh, so I thought, oh, there, here we go. Here's one of the new mobs. It's the cold cow. No. Right, so let's time set night. And let's head up into the cold biome and see if we can find the inhabitants here. I'll be back once I've found one. Okay, this fella here, who's just attacking me, is a Reaver. Alright. And they are pretty badass. They fire cold chargey things at you and drop snowballs. Well, at least I think they drop snowballs. It might have been me hitting the ground. Now there is one other, which is a new one in this mod since the last time I looked at it. Called, oh, there we go. Don't want you. So I'm going to hunt around for this one, which is the Frost Weaver, and I'll be back once I've found him. Okay, that didn't take too long. He's down there. He's got 15 health. He's like a spidery frost creature. He has a web attack, so if I just change myself back to survival, we'll see if we can't attract his attention. Come on. You. Now he has a slow effect on that. It's like a slow web. Alright, that's enough. So, yeah, my speed would have been reduced because obviously I get speed from... Oh, there you go. There's a web there that they melt. So that's the Arctic. The next thing I need to find is a hills biome to see if we can find the single creature that lives in the hills biome. So I will be back once I have got us to a hills biome. Be right back. And that wasn't actually too long, I think. Here he is, down there. Let's just get this rifle scope down there. Beware the Jabberwock, my son. Yep, this is the Jabberwock. It's the only mob that's been added to the mountain biome. And I've not seen this before. I don't know how tough he is. So let's shoot one. See, well, he's got 20 life, so he's not too bad. Where did he go? Alright, back to survival mode and see. He's actually really quite nice. Ooh. He's got a fair old... Oh. They drop leather and bones. They didn't seem to damage me. I mean... Right, there we go, we're out. And that's a spider, of course. Now, over here, let me just deal with this fella. Because we're not doing a mod review on spiders. These are ents, these are forest critters. They are poisonous, I think. No, maybe not. I thought they were. And they're not overly tough. They come in a variety of sizes. And there is a bigger brother, the tree ent, which we will we'll just change game mode and we'll go and see if we can't find the big fella. While it's still night time, we're in a frost biome. We're better off really in a forest for this one. So I'm going to go hunting down the big fella and I'll be back in a moment. Okay, I've just realised we're not going to find this guy naturally. He only spawns when you chop down lots and lots of trees or set fire to them. So here he is. This is the tree ent. He's a big fella. 140 hit points. I believe he can paralyze and poison. He's pretty tough. Not against a Barrette, unfortunately, but he's pretty tough all the same. Right, next up I need some plains or a swamp, so I will be back momentarily. Okay, it's daytime in the plains, and here you see the maca. These are peaceful herbivores, and they can be bred and farmed for their meat using carrots and potatoes and stuff. Now, the other two are considerably more tricky to find. Well, one's not so tricky to find. When you find him, he'll find you because he's carnivorous. But the other one is quite small. You almost have to you'll hear him before you see him, often as not. So I am going to go and try and find either of the two other plains dwellers, and I'll see you momentarily. And yep, they're not being forthcoming today, so we're going to use the old eggies. So this is a kobold, a little rat-like creature. And when they're in the long grass, you actually sometimes you just can't see them generally. They're not tough, they're not aggressive. If I go to survival, he's not going to attack me. He's just going to run around and squeak like a little rat. Oh, little baby one. But yeah, these are kobolds. Now, the other one you'll find in the plains are aggressive. This is a Venturaptor. Moderately tough. They've got a kind of a leaping attack. And like most birds, drop feathers when they die. Right, that leaves, I think, let me just double check. We've done the plains, forest, we've got swamps and jungle and fire creatures, and then off to the nether. So let's go and find a jungle or a swamp. The swamp has got the most out of the two, so we'll try and find that first. So I'll be back in a mo. Okay, we found a jungle first. And this fella is a Gakken. Which was there. He's got a leap attack again, and I believe he is poisonous. We also have a creeper up there as well, which we can probably get rid of. Let's put this to the test, shall we? Let's change my game mode. Oh, hit me. Yeah, he's poisonous. Oh, bum. Get dead. He was definitely poisonous. Now, while we're down here, the other two... Oh, there's another one about somewhere. The other two critters in here, you'll find, is the Oviraptor and the Concipede, which is a new one. I've not seen that. So this is the Oviraptor, very similar to the Plains version, just brightly coloured, and again drops stuff. Oh god, let me just do that for now. And the last one is this fellow, which, as I say, I've not seen before. He's a Concipede, and apparently... Oh, boy, you're not supposed to be hostile. But you can break them up, and they become different segments. So if I chop out that middle segment, if I can get it... Where are you going? Come back. It doesn't kill him, he's still there, he's still alive, and there is probably another half of him down there. And these will grow heads as well. They can be farmed, you can tame them. So that's the jungle. They drop raw concipede meat. Lovely. Right, so finally we're off to the swamp, and then we'll try and get in the last of the Inferno creature. So back in a moment. Okay, we're in the swamp, and the first mob we found is the Remobra. You can see there's another one over there. I believe a lot of the swamp critters are toxic. So, oh, yep, there you go. They're not hugely powerful, and they drop poison glands, which when you squeeze it you can fire a venom shot at people. Now, there was another one over there, and I just heard a growl from something, which means there must be, unless slimes have started growling. Where is that? Or is it that? Now, as I say, there are 7 new swamp mobs. So this is going to be a hunt for the swamp mobs. Some of them should be more common than others. You just got to find them, which is always the fun when you're trying to do something like this. Again, if I don't see them, I will bring over some spawn eggs, and we'll bring them in just so we can make sure we've seen everything. But I do like to try and find them in their natural habitat, so to speak. There we go. Here's another one. Here's a ghoul zombie. So if we just change to that. Again, I believe... Yep, poisonous. And over here we have a couple of... Oh, Iwig. Is that Iwig? No, that's a lurker. And they do that to you. Let me get back into creative a second. Because 3 was more than I really wanted to take on. Come on. Where are they? So they have 20 life, they can make you go blind, and I believe they can go invisible as well. They're like almost like assassin bugs. Okay, so that's 3 down, 4 to go. And we've got one of them over here. This is the Aspid. Now this one is incredibly poisonous. This one can kill you with its poison. They're not tough, I can't remember whether they're hostile or not. Let me find out. No, they're friendly. They're friendly little fellas. But just as well, because their poison is really nasty. I think they might. That bubbling sound suggests there's another mob around here. He is called the Dweller, if he is anywhere. And he basically is an ambush mob, and he works from the water. You won't see him until he's on you. But of course that means we've got to find him first. Bear with me a sec. Okay, here's another one. This is the Iwig. Again, he can be tamed. He's poisonous. Not overly tough. But you can get, I believe you can ride those as well. So I think we're just looking for 2 now from the swamp biome. Not you. Oops. That's for certain. So yeah, I may have to spawn these guys in. They're not being forthcoming. Alright, let's do a game mode and go and get the spawn eggs for these fellas. So Ghoul Dweller, that's one of them, and the other one is this fella. So this is the Dweller, the beast from the Black Lagoon. Let's see how aggressive he is and what he does. Quite slow. He's not venomous anyway. And he drops fishies. And the other fella, let's just munch some of this before we do that. The other fella is this big one. Big guy here. The Etin. And he can destroy blocks. And he's got 60 life, as you can see there. And when you kill him, he just drops a bit of crap, really. Okay, so I think that leaves us with one mob left to do. Now, I will try and get this naturally, but he may prove reluctant. Let me just clear some crap out. So, what we need to do to spawn this guy is set fire to things. And this guy spawns in fire. Obviously, that's why we're setting fire to stuff. So let's do a little bit of... Oh, there we go. This is the cinder. We've got more than I would have liked, really. Let's just deal with a couple of them. And there we go. And we'll go back to survival. And this guy... Oh. Ow! It's quite incendiary. So yeah, setting fire to things can be hazardous with this mod pack, or mod. Okay, last things, let's just move away from where these, if any more cinders are likely to spawn. When they drop this, which is Ember Charge. Allows you to throw it, very similar to a fire charge. So the last thing we need to do is head out to the Nether. And I will probably go in there in creative mode to start off with, because it is a little bit more hostile than we are used to. But these mobs are just brilliant. Pardon me. Okay. So, it wasn't too bad. We didn't get mobbed the moment we ran in. But over there, there's the first one. And if any of you have played the game Doom, you'll recognise these. These are, well, in this they are called Belfs, but in Doom they were called Imps. Now let me just... Fire charges, just like the original video. Oh, I'm out of ammo. And yeah, so that's one of them. They're quite not too bad, but they will wreck your day when they set you on fire, and they're pretty damn accurate. Oh god, that could have been nasty. Right, let's see what else we can find. These guys appear to drop nether wart. Now we've got, oh, there we go. These are the lost souls from Doom, or the nether souls. Are you going to do anything? Are you going to attack me? I'm not sure whether your attack's bugged, because you're certainly not doing it. But when you kill them, they blow up. Right. Now, the last time I tried to... it was the second time I've tried to review this mod, because I did the whole recording and then realised that I'd not got any game sound. So, oh, God. Get away. So they were actually quite uncommon, but what I'm not seeing is one that was incredibly common. So let's see up. Get dead. Which is probably, these guys are going to make the nether very unpleasant, because obviously there's an awful lot of fire here. Right, I'm just going to go creative again, and I'm going to go and try and find some more mobs for us. So be back in a moment. I didn't have to travel that far. This one is evil. These guys you'll recognise, they're pinkies. These can be tamed as well, so and farmed. We've got 40 life. They're fairly tough, and we'll go and they drop raw pinky meat, which can be cooked. So now this guy is straight out of Doom, and that is, I'm glad he's not in a good position to shoot me, to be honest, but if we shoot him, we get these guys. Ah, the trites. And they wither. I'm going to get back into creative before I die, because this is not about survival. So I'm just going to go and find, there's another imp over there. Belf. But I'm going to go and find some more mobs. There's a couple I want to find, if I can find them. If not, we'll spawn them in. Oh, here he is. I found one already. The behemoth, or what was the cyber demon. Now this guy is, oh god, and trites everywhere as well. This guy's tough. He hurls that green fire around. I need to find a safe space to try and do this well away from... Hang on. Let's just get rid of these unwelcome visitors. Oh, missed. And we shall go into survival, and this guy is tough. Not overly tough in terms of hit points. He's got 40. Oh god. Where's that trike gone? But when he dies, right, back into sea, because I've just noticed a whole bunch of those guys. He drops, oh I haven't got it, it's like a green fire charge. It can be used to craft a number of items. So, oh, there's another one up there. So the last one we're looking for is a flying mob, not a ghast. You have got all the normal mobs as well, just two things. Oh, you get dead. We don't want ghasts. What I want is probably going to be, oh, the world's being a bit slow to load here. Okay, we're going to spawn it. We will, oops, get rid of that, go in here, and what we're looking for is a Belf, Behemoth, Pinky, Trite, Asmodine, Nether Soul. This is the last one, and this is an iconic Doom mob. I mean, the model on that is just brilliant. It's a shame this world isn't rendered in. If I change, he does that. And when you kill him, he drops blaze powder and gunpowder. So, yeah, that's the Doom mobs. So this game adds a lot of mobs, and this mod adds a lot of mobs. Now, if you are of the opinion that Minecraft is hard with lots of zombies and skeleton AI and stuff, this is probably not a mod for you, because of course you're going to get all of those plus all the old ones. If, however, you like a bit of a challenge and you like a bit more variation in your mobs, and you like a world that loads, then you like a bit more challenge in your mobs, and you think that especially the Nether is particularly easy, this may be something that you would like to play. And I'd certainly recommend checking it out. I will include the link in the description to the Lycanite homepage. Just for interest, there are also things: Poison Ray Scepter, Venom Shot Scepter, Scythe Scepter, Mud Shot Scepters, Doomfire Scepter, Hellfire Scepter, Devil Star Scepter, Demonic Lightning Scepter, Frostbolt Scepter, Frostweb Scepters. So these are all things that can be crafted. The Ember Scepter, all of the new foods you can make out of things. So if you really do fancy eating cooked pinky meat or a devil lasagna, then definitely check this one out. These scepters, pretty good little devices. It's a bit like a bow. You aim and fire, and off he goes. So you got a range of these scepters. Mudshot Scepter, same thing. And these are all crafted. I don't think I've got any eye on this, so I can't show you the recipes. But these are all crafted using these charges and the various bits they drop and other bits. So certainly check out the mod. It's really nice. The detail of the models is really good. The attention to detail, even the sounds are quite horrendous, and will, add a bit of atmosphere to your game. So check it out. It's a good one. And I've been Sid. This has been Lycanite's Mobs. And till next time, see you soon. Bye for now.